The following program has been fully paid for and brought to you by the Majesty Now magazine.
You might end up in a magazine, or you might end up on TV. One-on-one with J. Carroll. When you slide through the Majesty, and we gon' show the world that we the latest, and we gon' show the world that we the biggest. One-on-one with J. Carroll. Ain't nothing bigger than the Majesty. Yo, tell me your story and I'ma tell the world. Get it off your chest, baby, don't hold it in.
The Majesty Now magazine, royal expose to the nations. Do you desire to be featured in one of the nation's premier magazines? Contact Majesty today at www.majestynow.com. Majesty has excellent spots at excellent pricing. And yes, Majesty will expose you in a royal way. Hello, and thank you so much for tuning in to the J. Carroll Show. It is so good to be before you once again. We are excited. I know there's a lot going on in the nation, but we are still excited about what the Lord is doing. I just want to appreciate you all so much. I appreciate all of the correspondence, all of the, whether it's by social media, by telephone, whatever way that you've ever been a blessing to Majesty. We really would not be here or in this place if it were not for you. So I truly thank you from my heart. I do. And give us a call, and we would love to always hear from you. Now today, I have someone who's so special to me in the studio. I tell you, it's been a long time coming. I met him many years ago, so many years ago, and we used to be in fellowship, but you know, when things he doesn't live, we don't live in the same city, but I thank God that even in the spirit we're still connected. So I thank you for tuning in, and what I want you to do is grab your pencils and your paper and write down his information that's on the bottom of the screen, because I want you to reach out to him. He's available for so many different types of assignments. So I am introducing to you at this moment none other than Dr. Larry Brown.
Hey, how are you?
I am good. What took you so long to get here?
Hey, you know, all things come in timing.
Yes.
So I'm here nevertheless, and
Yes.
I'm excited about what God is doing in this season,
Yes.
and I'm glad to just be here again. It has been a while.
Yes,
it's been a long
sir.
time, but we're here now, and everything
Yes.
happens in timing and
It does.
dispensation. So
It
I'm excited
does.
about that. To be on your show. I mean, you're doing your thing.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much. And I'm even just thinking back, you ministered and prophesied to me. Oh, I don't know if I think it was a Powerhouse of Faith Church at the time, or somewhere. You really been a blessing to me. You have spoken greatness over my life for
you.
years, and I
Yes.
thank you so much.
Yes, I appreciate that. Yeah, I have ministered to you concerning even what's going on now.
Yes.
It's amazing how we're actually living in the reality of the prophecies.
Yes.
So that's an awesome thing, and so I'm just excited to be used and just to be available for this season and this time. So I'm glad and I'm happy and I'm elated in my spirit, and I feel good.
Yes.
Although things are going on in our society and our earth today,
Yes,
I
sir.
think this is a good season, a good time to know God and just to know
is.
what you know.
Yes, yes, it is. And you know what? The first thing I think I would like for you to do is to look at the camera and just let everyone know who you are, where you're from, if you would like to, just a little bit pertaining to your family or your ministry, and what may be on the horizon for maybe about 2 minutes.
Okay. Yes, my name is Dr. Larry Phillips Brown, actually, and I'm originally from Miami, Florida, down at the bottom, and I moved to the area of Thomasville, Georgia. That's where I reside at in Thomasville, myself and my church family, my wife, and we're resided there. And I'm telling you, I'm excited about what God is doing for this season and this time and putting us in the right place. The church address is 551 Smith Avenue, Unit B, Thomasville, Georgia, of course. And we believe that by divine timing, God places and strategically places us in seasons and times, and for this especially for this dispensation. I'm just believing that everything that we need, not only us as a people, but the entire global, just everyone that's supposed to be in position and place, get in position and stay in position. So that's
Yes.
my dream, and my goal is to introduce to people the season of the prophetic, and I believe that everyone has and everyone will see in the season of prophecy and prophetic, because everyone is prophetic. Everyone is has a season of the prophet in them, because we are spiritual beings. So by us being spiritual beings, we must understand and must know that the divine timing and the divine season where God begins to move concerning our destiny and purpose, it's all in the timing of God. So I'm just excited about it, and I believe that my assignment is for the people of God to know and walk into dimensional timing and dimensional seasons, so that we'll be able to fulfill our divine purpose. So
Yes, sir.
that's my real goal, and I believe
Yes.
that it's time for us to recognize what God is doing and who God is, and I believe that everything is going to be done in the divine timing of and season. So just like our encounter years
Yes.
ago in a conference, and all of
Yes.
a sudden now we're here years later, and everything that fit into the puzzle of life,
Yes.
it came into full circle. So I'm excited about that, and I believe, and you
Yes.
looking younger. I mean,
Oh my
I'm like, wow, she
goodness.
looks the same,
Yeah,
and it's
somebody in the studio audience give him a couple of dollars.
yeah, please, okay. But yes, awesome. So I
Thank
mean, and
you
so
so much.
I'm just glad to
Yes,
see
God.
how our God has placed us and positioned us for a time such as this, especially when everything that has been going on in the earth. We dealt with post COVID
Yes.
and all of this other stuff that happened,
Right.
and we know we lost a lot of people,
Yes,
but
we
but
did.
we're still here to
Yes.
do the work that God has assigned us to.
Yes. And I tell you, it's so much that we can talk about today. So much. So I want to remind you, we only have a certain limit of
Gotcha.
time. So I know you can be 6 hour long winded.
Yeah.
But you're just such a blessing, and you bless so many, so many. So even for the ones that may have forgotten or didn't care to come back and say thank you, I want to say thank you
Thank
so
you. I
much.
appreciate that. Yeah, I've been
Yes,
in
sir.
ministry now. Oh God, I've been preaching now maybe about 43 to 44 years in ministry.
Yes.
Started young. Started at the age of 17, just
Mm-hmm.
16, 17. Fresh out of high school, and started ministering. Got a chance to travel the nations. I've preached over a period of time. We went to different states and even overseas. Preached in Brazil. Used to do that 30 days each year. Used to go to Brazil, and especially in that area, we saw a lot of miracles. It's amazing how miracles happen over the states and out of the states, in different places. Then when we get back here to the states, it's a different
Do
thing.
you think it's because we're kind of spoiled, or?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
so. I think because of us having access to everything, and sometimes
Okay.
we tend
Yes.
not to trust God like we should, and
Yes.
and that's a
Okay.
process in itself. So we don't judge, we ain't pointing the finger, but the thing is that
Right.
everybody needs to know how to trust God in that
Yes.
season, because a lot of times when we go through things, we always want to lean on other things, and use other things as crutches. But I believe that this is the time where God's going to really reveal Himself and
Yes.
show Himself
Yes.
that He is King of Kings and Lord of Lords.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Now, Dr. Brown, you, apart from your ministry and all that you do, and even back in Thomasville and abroad, you are an author. When did you initially be an author? When was your first book written, I'll say?
I think it was in I think it's 2017, I believe.
Okay.
Started, but I've been writing all the time because also being
That's what
a
you
musician,
do.
to sing
Okay.
and vocally, and I'm a writer. So
Yes.
as a musician, I write all the time. So I heard other writers say that they have writer's block. I've never really experienced writer's block,
Yes.
because it's once I start writing, I can't stop until I finish.
I
So
understand that.
the Lord dropped in my spirit concerning this first book here.
Now, is this the first one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Prophetic Nuggets.
Prophetic Nuggets.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
Prophetic Nuggets,
What-
and the subtitle, All Things Prophetic.
Okay. Now, before we get into the book,
Okay.
what led you to release this book?
Well, it dropped in my spirit. I actually, the cover here, I had a vision of this cover. I saw a hand, which is Christ. You see the nail print, and I saw the nuggets. I had a dream and a vision, and I saw it just as this here, and the Lord began to drop in my spirit concerning little wisdom nuggets, to just like the book of Proverbs.
Okay.
Those are
Yes.
nuggets of life, and then kind of modernize it here. So I wrote, there's 100 nuggets of wisdom, and it's an awesome book. It's an easy read, but it's profound in it.
Absolutely love it.
Yes, it's profound in
Yes.
its own right. And I'm not saying it because I wrote it, but it's just I know that it has been a blessing to
It
many
is.
people,
Yes.
and so I'm excited about these nuggets here.
Yes, sir. I absolutely love the book. It has blessed me and all the parts that I've read so far. So, what would be one of your main? Well, I know all of them are important. All of them are special to you. What is one of the main? I'll say, what are a couple of the main ones that you really, really, really love?
Well, the first nugget, when you know who you are, it doesn't bother you to wash the floors or clean the windows. That's one of the first nuggets.
Oh, okay. So when you know who you are, it doesn't bother you to
wash the floors or clean the windows.
Or clean the windows.
Yeah.
Why is it at times why is it so hard for us? Maybe it's pride that we don't like to be seen to doing certain things because we think it's belittling.
Right. Well, my thing is that, and I get this from my mother. She's gone. She's gone to glory now, but she always instilled in us, whatever you do, son, be the best at it.
Yes, absolutely.
So whatever I do, she's told all the boys and my sisters, whatever you do, be your very
Yes.
best, do your very best, and never look down on anyone else. And always try to be a help to other people, and always have respect for yourself, and
Yes,
to respect
yes.
others, and you'll live a long life by walking in that vein. And
Yes.
so that was one of my favorites. Another one, what's that second nugget? I just slipped my mind. But anyway, those are some of the things that are in the book,
Yes, sir.
and I'm excited about that. What's that nugget number 2? Just give me a little hint, because I have 100 of those things, and I'm constantly writing nugget number 2.
And even when okay, why am I not wanting to put my glasses on?
Okay, nugget number 2. Thank you. Oh yeah, anything that you are babysitting in your life will not grow.
Will not grow.
Let it go.
Okay.
Anything that you're babysitting.
Yes, sir.
you know.
There's someone watching today. Someone's watching right now. They think they know who they are, but then maybe when trials or when they try to figure out what their purpose is, they may not know who they are, and then they get to the point where it's hard for them to let things go. I want you to look at them today. Dr. Brown is going to speak with you for just a moment to plant some more seeds into your hearts and your mind. I want you to just talk to everyone for a couple of minutes, please.
And just as that nugget, anything that you're babysitting in your life will not grow, let it go. And it's just a true nugget. And I believe that if you are holding things in your heart, and or either something that you're trying to get delivered from or set free from, or something that's holding you, and if you're carrying that, and sometimes you can carry things too long, And sometimes God is trying to get you to let things go, get over it, get past it. And these are the type of nuggets that will help you to move forward. I'm just believing that the season and the timing that God has placed for the child of God and for the people of God in this season is going to take us or catapult us into the position, the place where we should be. So this book on prophetic nuggets, I believe, is going to be a help. The subtitle is All Things Prophetic. Now, that's going to be probably the second book that I'm going to probably publish, All Things Prophetic. And the reason I'm saying, and it'll have nuggets, but it's going to focus more on everything in life is like a puzzle. It was no accident that I met you during that time. It's not an accident. It's not an accident when you come in contact with people, those that are listening out there, when you come in contact with someone, it's by divine timing. Everything is by divine timing. So life is a puzzle, and everything fits in. And if we can understand and watch the signs, and we can watch the seasons, and we'll see that all things work together. There's the scripture, work together for the good, to them that love God and to them that are called according to his purpose. So we are purpose people. And one thing that we cannot deny, that the existence of God. Some people may not believe in him, but he exists nevertheless. So my thing is just trusting and getting and finding our place in this earth so we can find our niche. Find our niche in life, and you can find your niche in life. Those that are listening, you can find your niche in life. Yes. And how do I do that? I pray, and I ask God, hey, I need you to guide me. So without him, I'm nothing. I'm like a ship without a sail. I'm like the car without gasoline. I'm like the airplane without its wings. I can't function and I can't do it. And once man or realizes that it's him who controls our destiny and purpose, and anything that's not in my purpose, I really don't bother with it. I made that decision years ago. Yes. If it's not in my purpose, I love you. I'm going to continue to love you. I've learned to love from distances, and keep it moving. Mm-hmm. But I don't hold anything on anybody and just, hey, look, hey, it is what it is. Let's, we can agree on that. I love you, you love me, and let's keep it moving.
Yes. I know Dr. Brown has blessed you. I know what he's been speaking on has really blessed you. And just to remind you, write down the information that you see on the screen. Reach out to him or his administrator today. He's actually available for seminars, revivals, conferences. He's well-rounded. He's been doing so much for a long time. He's not a novice. So whatever it is that you may desire or be in need of, whether it's your school, your ministry, whatever area that you may have, he's available, willing and able to come in and help you, even to structure what you have going, help you and lead you into finding your purpose. And also, when it comes to the book, order this book today. You don't have to order one, but if you're in leadership, you can purchase them in bulk, by 20s and, by 100. You can buy them and just make sure all of your leaders have this publication, because you can't go wrong. You will be blessed. I'm a witness. I absolutely love it. Now, we have a little time left. How can we stay in control? I know we're supposed to be in control of our lives and, with the help of God, of course. Mm-hmm. But sometimes we give control over to other people. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's not a good thing. We let other people control how we think, what we do. How can we just not allow people to have that much influence over us in the negative way, I'll say?
I think one of the ways to not allow people to control you is whenever you have a passion for something, whenever you have a call for something, you can actually start seeking God for that guidance. And say, look, God, I want you to be in control. You are in control of my life. You are in control of everything that goes on. And I believe that by us trusting him, I don't put my trust in man in that sense. You have to trust people to a certain degree. Yes. But that, I believe, is saying, or the revelation in that is that you trust them, but if they let you down, then you start looking to the hills from which cometh your help, because all your help comes from the Lord. So that control. So I would allow him to control me
Yes, sir.
and not,
Absolutely.
you know, because he is in full control.
Yes.
When we think that we're in control, we're really not.
Ooh,
You know,
yes.
it wasn't the alarm clock that woke me up.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was actually God. He did it.
Yes,
You know, now he used it, used those tools, and those
Yes.
tools are used. But ultimately, I think we should know. But just because, and I can say this here, Carol, just like they're saying now, the universe spoke to me, and the
Oh, my
universe said this, and
goodness.
universe, and you know what? And I'm okay. I'm okay with the universe speaking, but who created the universe?
Yes, yes.
It was God that created the
yes.
universe. So why can't I just give him the glory?
All of it.
It was him. He created the universe.
Yes.
He, you know, so he speaks, and I listen.
Uh-huh.
And I think that in all things prophetic, everything around us is speaking. Everything around us is moving. Everything around. If you study physics, you'll understand that the molecules move all the time. Everything's moving. This chair is moving. This building is moving.
Yes.
Molecules move. So what do you mean? In time, 1,000 years from now, this building will probably be rusted out.
Yes.
You know, because the molecule, everything's moving. Chairs are rust out, cars are rust out. That's why it does that. But in this season, I believe that God wants us to continue to move forward to our
yes,
destiny.
yes.
Because I will say this here, that one day, and it's just the truth, all of us will leave here one day. And the thing is that what are you going to do to handle the purpose and the things that God has for you now? Seize the moment,
Yes.
maximize on it, do what you're
Yes,
supposed to do now.
yes.
If you have an unction in your spirit, act on it. If you don't act on it, it'll be auctioned.
Yes. Ooh.
You know, so let's keep that in mind. You know, I think one of my nuggets that I like is that we see to the corner. My wife likes this one as well. We can see to the corner, but God sees around the corner. He knows what's there before we get there.
Wow.
That's another nugget that's in that book.
Yes.
So you know, so we don't know everything. And the thing is, Miss Carol, we have to trust. We have to know how to depend and help one another.
Yes.
You know,
that's
you know,
true.
and because we're not
That's
we're not
true.
in here by ourselves.
That's right.
And I believe that God is a communal God. He wants us to be in community.
Yes,
He wants
sir.
us to know how to get along with one
Yes.
another. And once we can learn that and get that bit of wisdom in our heart and our mind, there's no limit. There's no limit. The sky's the
Yes.
limit, really.
Yes.
There's no limit in what you can do. You're going to go higher.
Woo.
You're going to go higher. You're going to do high exploits. I remember prophesying to you years ago, and I see this now. The reality of it is here.
Yes, God.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Everything, every season, everything that God has prepared for you in this season, it's going to happen because you are a go-getter. You know, and by doing that, no one can stop us but us.
No, my God. No one can stop us
But
but
us.
us.
If we give up and stop, then, but if we don't, we'll succeed. It may take others more time to get to certain places,
Uh-huh.
but we'll get there.
Yes, yes. Someone is watching right now,
So-
wondering, why am I in this same place that I was 10 years ago? Or if how can we get out of being so stagnant and not going around the same mountain or the same hurdles over and over again? I know sometimes we have to be in a certain season for a while, but someone is discouraged, wondering, what am I going to do next? They're encouraged, they're hearing you, they're listening, but if you can let them hear you for a couple of minutes, the ones who may be discouraged and trying to move forward, they're not connected to anyone. How could they even connect to the right people? I'll say even a church or a certain club or whatever it is they think they need.
I think the first thing, and I always, from my experience and I've always prayed. I've always sought the Lord. I've always put Him first. The scriptures even say, "Seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all
First.
these things will be added unto you."
Yes.
So if we put Him first, I believe that that's one of the things that have helped me over the years. That I put Him first. I've constantly put Him first. And if you put Him first, because I don't know everything. I don't know. Like I say, I see to the corner. He sees around the corner. I have to trust Him. And even when I can't trace Him, I've learned to trust God. There's times you won't see it. You know, I remember there was one time, a whole year, and being in the prophetic realm, one whole year, I didn't hear God speak to me. I didn't hear the voice, that small voice speak. But that whole year, I learned how to trust Him just by purely or merely my faith. So my faith is the premise of everything. So if we have the faith, and anyone that's listening out there, if you have the faith and trust in God, He will work it out. If you stand still long enough, He'll move for you. I've done it many a time. I've been through ins and outs, been through ups and downs, but I've learned how to trust in Him through all of these things. And that's one of the things that I believe that God has for us in this season, is to learn how to trust Him in spite of what we go
Yes,
through
sir.
and what we see. Because there'll be times when you want to give up. I don't know about you, but at times I want to throw the towel in, throw the towel out, just give it up. But I thought about it real hard. I say, you know what? Quitters never
Yes.
win.
Absolutely.
You know that old saying, quitters never win.
Oh.
So if you keep at it, and I've seen you kept at it years and years and years,
thank
and kept
you,
at it, just kept,
Lord.
and look what God has done. And I'm just elated. I'm proud,
you so
and just proud to be here, just to play my small part of whatever the big picture of what God has for us.
Thank you for being my big brother.
Yes.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
yes,
And
yes,
you know,
ma'am.
sometimes, and we have to watch what we say, because even now, when we're going through, that's a terrible time to open our mouths. We have to be careful. And something you said a moment ago, it reminded me of when someone called me around 3:00 in the morning. They were dealing with some things, and they were, well, I don't feel saved. I don't want, and I'm like, look, I don't feel me either. It's 3:00 in the morning. I don't feel saved. But we have to watch what we say. People are dealing with some heavy, heavy things, so we have to be careful at all times, and how we represent Christ. We do is we don't know what's going to happen from moment to moment,
Right.
so we have to take advantage and make sure that we are on track.
Right.
Now, tell us how to get in touch with you for just a couple of moments, please.
You can reach me at my P.O. box. I don't know if people do snail mail anymore, but
Can you just give us your website address,
okay, let me
please?
give you I can give you the website. I can give you my website is www.cfihtm.org, and you can go there and find all the information you need as it relates to my ministry and things of that sort. So,
yes.
and
Thank
that's
you.
it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes,
I love you.
yeah,
and
I love you
appreciate
more.
you.
Appreciate you. Thank you so
Thank
much for this
you.
opportunity.
Thank you so much. I know you've heard some things that has really lifted your spirits, encouraged you. I know that you feel that you can go on another day in strength. So I want to thank you for tuning in to the J. Carroll Show. Continue to reach out to us. You may have something. You may be an author. You may have a product that you want to come and set up so we can, reveal it to the world. Give us a call, and we will talk with you about it and let you know the next step towards how to be on the show. Also, you may give us a call at 844-9-MAJESTY. Someone will answer your call. Log on to majestynow.com, and we would love to hear from you. And we would
Ain't nothing bigger than the majesty. Yeah. Hey, let's talk about it.
The preceding program has been fully paid for by the sponsor, the Majesty Now magazine. Peachtree TV does not constitute endorsement of this product.